Hey, that's exciting. Hi, everybody. We seem to be live. Welcome to the virtual comedy show. Now, we were just talking about comedy. Now that comedy is coming back, I texted a booker lady with a link that said, "This is my updated promo," and autocorrect changed it to a link to my updated porno.
Bam!
Her response was, "If this is a porno, I'd rather have a younger one." Okay, start the show, Steve. You screwed up my joke.
I'm sorry.
In a cabin, going crazy, cause a flu that's worse than swine swept the planet, so damn it, here we are in quarantine.
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. Here are some etiquette guidelines for Virtual Comedy Show. Please arrive 15 minutes early. Please be quiet, except for laughing. We've been a Zoom meeting civilization for more than a year. Come on, you know the drill. Just be polite. We would like to see your face as part of the audience. Let's be social, not just distant. So get comfortable, plan to laugh, but not heckle, and let's make our semi-quarantined world a bit more normal for a little while. Thanks, and enjoy the Virtual Comedy Show.
Hey, everyone. It's time for the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Brad Tassell and Steve Goodie. Tonight, Brad and Steve welcome their very special guest,
Ernst,
live from their respective vaccinated homes. And now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Yay! Hey, there I am. Hi, everybody. Hey, it was my fault, Steve. That was I paused too long and I didn't say the line, so that was my fault all the way. But that's okay. I still sent the word porno to a booker lady, so that's kind of nice. So she probably opened that link right away. What do you think? Open that link right away. So hi, everybody. Welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show. I'm Brad Tassell. Is Al here yet?
I don't see him.
The answer is no. Well, guess what? Steve Goodie's going to be doing a lot more time than he thought.
Yes!
Because I've only got the jokes I wrote, so he better come up with some crap quick. I am Brad Tassell. I never know how to get into these jokes and start, but I will do it. We've also got DeAnne here. Did you say, is it Alaine? How do you say your last name?
Alaine.
Alaine. DeAnne Alaine is here in her bedroom. Yes. So things could get sexy. I don't know. So, okay. Well, let's start the jokes and get through this really crap and move on with our lives. It is good to see everybody, though. Ellen, I wasn't here last week to see Kevin and Alice and Valerie and everybody and Elena. And, okay, there's more people I'm not going to talk to. Here we go. Are you ready? Joke number one, take one. By the way, sad news to start. I apologize. Marky Post, who played public defender Christine Sullivan on Night Court, has died at the age of 70. Ellen did not know that. You didn't know that, Ellen? I know, it's very sad. There was a funny moment, though. The star was greeted in heaven by Harry Anderson, who had a scarf, a ball, and a deck of cards. She then realized she was actually in hell. It's behind your ear. See, magic. A lifetime of magic. Hi, eternity. So, okay, that was cute to start, but now let's get into this. So, Biden pulls out of Afghanistan after fulfilling the agreement that Trump signed with the Taliban last year, and it is a mess. I don't even know where to go with any of this. By the way, Trump would have never honored his deal, as his history with women proves Donnie is incapable of pulling out.
Behind your ear.
It's behind my ear. Okay, he's incapable of pulling out, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Starting off hot. Jay Leno is bringing back the classic game show You Bet Your Life on Fox. Who has seen that? Look at that, huh? The show was a family staple back in the 50s, starring who? Groucho Marx. Nobody remembers Groucho Marx. Jay's take, Jay's take will be about the same, except he's still trying to figure out a way to screw over Conan. Or any comic he can find to screw over. Hey, now this is interesting and no surprise. the Taliban, after just a day or so ago, was saying that they would commit no retribution to enemies and they would keep freedom, but Islamic freedom, whatever that is, in Afghanistan. Did y'all hear them saying that? They have now changed their minds and said, nope, it's Sharia, and that is it. By the way, this has further confused the right-wing Trumper crowd who said, wait, all they want is that Latino singer who does Hips Don't Lie? Send her over. I want a bunch of girl like that. Shakira. Okay. Well, that leaves me with less faith in the next thing. Okay. You know it's trouble when Alice looks sad. I look down, Alice is going, that's not good. Why did I even come home? Where's the mustache that I had last week? That was the best. Okay, here's the next one. Let's try it. Country superstar and secret undercover liberal Garth Brooks has canceled his next 5 stadium concerts over COVID. Who had tickets? Nobody had tickets. The singer has friends in low places, but has no wish to write a new song. I got fans on ventilators. Our favorite comic is Toe Mater. Okay.
Good.
I know. By the way, he is saying that canceling right now is doing his part, and I disagree. My message to Mr. Brooks, this is for you, Garth. Have all your concerts, but mandate every patron is vaccinated and wears a mask. How about that, everybody?
Yeah.
Then every redneck man and woman will be down at the Piggly Wiggly pharmacy with a needle in their arm, screaming, I'm shameless. Shameless. Shameless and jokeless.
Wasn't that your ventriloquist act in the 70s?
That's right. Shameless and jokeless. No, that was the team I was in with somebody. I don't know who. Can't think of anybody. Hey, by the way, the MAGA munchers love statistics, so here's one. Approximately 4,000-ish people are on ventilators with COVID right now. 100% wish they had received the vaccine instead. Did you know that? Yeah. Conversely, 196.5 million people have been vaccinated and 0% wish they were on ventilators. Make your choice, dummy. Okay. Hey, 3 in a row without a joke. Let's see if the next one has one. I think I was just angry this week when I wrote all this stuff. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just was angry this week when I wrote this. This next one further proves that I'm angry. It's another week of Marjorie Taylor Greene's personal god, QAnon, bringing us common sense solutions. Last week, did you see that a Trumpy Q follower murdered his children because he believed they had lizard DNA? Who saw that? You didn't see that? Yeah, lizard DNA. He thought his wife, being from California, Q told him to do that. And today, a Trump-loving, real Q American, Floyd Ray Roseberry. Have you seen that? Floyd Ray Roseberry. Boy, that's the perfect name for him. He pulled his truck in front of the Library of Congress, and he said he had a bomb, and he wanted Biden to step down. I want Biden to step down. Let's hear him out, said Kamala Harris. That was a twist.
That was a good one.
I took a twist.
I like that.
And Kamala Harris was like, yeah, let him go. I'll be president. Okay. So far, not one of you has heard any of the stories I've mentioned. That is so funny.
Not true.
Then you will definitely not know this. The app OnlyFans. Does anyone know the app OnlyFans?
Yes.
All right, Steve Goodie's got it. He's got the OnlyFans app. That's cool.
I say
The
I
app
know it, I don't have
OnlyFans,
it.
who built their platform off the backs of sex workers, will now ban sexual content, cutting the livelihoods of the very people who made them billions of dollars. They built their platform off the backs of sex workers. A spokesman said, it's not true. We didn't build this on the sex workers' backs. We built it with them on their own backs.
Wow.
Legs akimbo. Boy, that one was too convoluted even for me. Okay.
All of
Going
these
well.
will be
Am I
recycled,
done?
by the way.
What?
All of these will be recycled.
That's right. Oh, yeah, right from the floor. Recycled, just like plastic. Hey, the man who will probably become the leader of Afghanistan is Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar. I think that's, I don't know. Does anybody know how to say that name? Baradar?
I think it starts with Floyd, doesn't it?
No. Mullah Abdul, I think he's Paula Abdul's uncle. He was released from prison by Trump in a deal in 2018, this guy. Badar is a murdering, psychotic, extremist terrorist with a ton of American blood on his hands. Oddly, though, with all that, he still only ranks as number 9 on the evil scale of people Trump pardoned.
Wow.
You're angry.
Steve Bannon being number 3.
Dr. Evil came in at 5.
$1 billion. Send Trump $1 billion. I'm going to skip the next one because it's even worse.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Okay.
No,
It's your fault.
Kevin.
COVID is back to killing more than 1,000 people a day, but now they're mostly 30 to 39 and under 18. Disgraced Senator Rand Paul said, resist to your last breath. Did you all hear that?
No.
Well, actually, it was more like resist to your child's last breath. See, I told you I shouldn't have done that one.
Never listen to Kevin. Never
listen to Kevin. Okay, let's lighten it up. Lighten it up. Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost welcomed their first baby. Come on, everybody. That is exciting news. The mother is doing fine, and the baby is very healthy, and daddy is still bruised from pinching himself. I'm sleeping with Black Widow. I'm sleeping with Black Widow.
Ellen's funny tonight.
That was fun, yeah. I had a long day. Okay, let's give this a try. This joke we had a lot of arguing and talking about online without Steve. The Girl Scouts are coming out with a new cookie called the Adventurefuls Brownie. It's a chocolatey caramel treat that celebrates the traditions of the Brownie organization. Isn't that nice?
That's nice.
Is there a high school version I can date? Asked Matt Gaetz.
Oh, wow. Touche.
Okay, that right there was the clean version of the horrible, horrible joke that I wrote that was 10 times funnier.
We'll discuss that at the end when Facebook's gone.
We'll discuss that. I will tell that joke at the end when we're gone, okay? Okay, one more joke, and then I'm going to turn my machine off. The EPA can finally ban a pesticide. I don't even know if I can say this. Chlorofirifos. Anybody ever heard of that? It's a dangerous pesticide. You got it? Okay. It's a dangerous pesticide linked to neurological damage in children. They couldn't ban it because Trump wanted to keep it on the market. The substance has been used since 1965 and is linked with intellectual learning disabilities in children and is said to have affected almost 74,229,958 people. Coincidentally, the same number that voted for Trump in 2020. Big ending, everybody. Big ending. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have been Brad Tassell, except for tonight, and now that is Steve Goodie. Do something actually entertaining.
Let's clap for Brad.
No.
And the good choices he makes.
I made no good choices.
Thank you,
whatsoever.
Brad. That was fantastic. Well, I'm ready with another exciting top 10 list. You know, the past few weeks, I've been... Oh. Hey, Brad, hush. That's recycling right now.
I am.
You're rattling. Past few weeks, I've been doing silly stuff rather than current events top 10 topics. And I think we're going to stick with that tonight. Tonight's top 10. Oh, it's exciting. And there will be a bottom 10 at the end of this. So don't switch away from me, Brad, until I'm really good and ready. Tonight's top 10 topic is top 10 kinds of sheep.
Earlier, said you.
Hold on a second. I got to mute somebody. There you go. I muted him.
Thank you. Top 10 kinds of sheep. You know, you might not realize there's more than one, but there are. In fact, I've discovered it well over 20. So here we go. Top 10 kinds of sheep. Number 10, Little Bo Peep sheep. Isn't that nice? Number 9, 3-time Academy Award winner, Merrill sheep. Number 8, 2-time Academy Award winner, Tom Hanks, was sheepless in Seattle. I'll take it. Your groans are just money in the bank. Here we go. Number 7, the Minnow. You know, the ship that took them to Gilligan's Island. The sheep that took... I said it wrong. Man. Brad, you and me both. All right, let's go on. Number... Mike Pence and Dick Cheney were creepy Veep sheep. All right. Number 5, sheep that you count and recount and still come up 7 million short.
Yeah.
That's the two-parter. Here's the second part. Number 4, because you're bat sheep crazy.
Ah,
Now we're getting somewhere.
you've been writing, my friend.
Top 10 kinds of sheep. That's the category. Here we go. Number 3, sheep rustlers, a.k.a. sheepdomaniacs, which lead to a black sheep market full of hot sheep.
Oh, man.
I love it.
Caffeine's a wonderful thing. Number 2, sheep dip, just a pinch between the sheep and gum. And the number 1 kind of sheep, mutton, honey.
Damn.
Oh,
All right, now, you can tell by your responses, you liked every single one of them. It was excellent.
loved them.
But
Yes.
wait on, we're going to do the bottom 10 now. And actually, it's not bottom 10. And as Patti already knows, this is the bottom 26. Here we go. In rapid succession. Bottom 10 kinds of, oh, sorry. Bottom 26. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Ba black sheep, the good sheep lollipop, sheep that you count to fall asleep. Sheep will be coming around the mountain. Sheep loves you. Yeah. Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheep. Shaun the Sheep. Sheep Trick. The Sheeple's Choice Awards. The Grim Sheeper. Luke Sheepwalker. The Sheepshank Redemption. The Last of the Mo Sheepskins. Field of Sheep. Silence of the Lambs. Ernie and Bert Live on Sesame Sheep. Superman Sheep's Tall Buildings in a Single Bound. Post-Nasal Sheep. Severus Sheep. What a long, strange sheep it's been. Sheeper by the dozen. An iceberg could never sink a sheep. Lamb chops. Sheep to Maloo. Horse sheep and bull sheep.
Wow.
That's what happens when you don't have a job.
We want 10 more.
I'll have them.
10 more sheep. 10 more. Yeah. That was a lot of sheep.
Well, we're a country full of sheep, as you know.
We are a country full of sheep. That's very true. So, and that's us, you and me. We're the sheep. You know, that's because everybody says sheep. So, well, that was beautiful, Steve. Now what should we do?
I think it's probably time to go to our headliner who's not here.
No, it's time. No, actually, we're not going to our headliner.
Oh, no, that's right.
We're going to somebody even better. I'm going to add her right now with us, and we'll say hi.
Not just
let's
better,
see.
she's here. She's awesome.
Look, she's here. Look, it's DeAnne, everybody. Say hi. So it was lovely of you, DeAnne, to come see me at the show in Florida down at Margaritaville. Did you hence get into work that room? Are you going to go work there? Or?
I don't know. I sent in my stuff, and sometimes it's just a waiting game. So that would be awesome. But I can be such a patient individual. Yeah.
Well, I think Frank will let you do guest sets too. Did you ask him?
Yeah, I did speak with him, and he's like, "This is cool. Thanks so much. It was so wonderful to meet you, and thanks for buying a ticket and all that jazz." I'm like, "Of course." And put some of those pleasantries aside, and he said, "Please submit your stuff to, Bonkers Online."
Yeah. Well, great. So, okay,
Yeah.
Steve, take us out. We're going to leave DeAnne. And by the way, DeAnne, since Al's not here, you can do whatever you want at this point. So, all right. Yeah, DeAnne, everybody. Are you taking me out? Good.
Wide open,
Woo! Yes. Okay,
Buckle
so
up, Dad.
I love that I'm on the other side of the pond than most people because it offers a special perspective. Like I think that the Bible for me really helps me do life. And I mean, there's advice about love, joy, and forgiveness, blah, blah, blah. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like the guidance with the important stuff, like signs and symptoms of premenopause. You can find that answer in Psalm 22:15. It's my strength has dried up like the sun-baked clay. My tongue sticks to the roof of my mouth. You have laid me in the dust and left me for dead. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. What happens if you want to go out on like a girls' night out, but should you feed your family? The answer is yes. What happens if you don't feed your family? You can find that in Ezekiel 5:10. Fathers will eat their own sons, sons will eat their own fathers, and those who survive shall be scattered into all the world. So please feed your family. Please. Just a friendly tip there. And the last one I'll do is, what happens when an elderly husband wants some romper room time from his honey boo boo? How does he ask for it? I've got that answer, and you'll never forget it because it's 24/7. Okay. Psalm 24/7.
Oh.
Open up, ye ancient gates. Open up, ye ancient doors, for the King of glory shall come in. I'm not kidding. Every answer you can imagine is right there in the Bible. Oh my gosh. In fact, I love being married. I do. And I use famous marriages from the Bible as my litmus test for how I'm doing. So like there's David and Bathsheba. He had her husband killed, slept with her, had a baby died. Kind of, average day soap opera kind of stuff. And my marriage isn't like that. So yay. Also, there's this guy named Hosea, and he married a floozy, and her name was something like gonorrhea. It was actually Gomer, but if you're from Nebraska, that could sound the same. But of all the marriages in the Bible that I would compare mine against and be grateful that it's nothing like, it would be Sarah and Abraham. Because not only did they have marital issues, they also had infertility issues. No, fertility issues. Abraham wanted some action at bedside assembly of God. He looked at Sarah in that special way, but she had a headache. Typical, right, girls? And she chose to say, I'm tired. I got a headache. Why don't you go ahead and sleep with? Hey, how am I going to get out of this? Hagar. Yeah. Curious he didn't have much of a problem with that. So, 9 months later, Abraham got to be the first baby daddy recorded in the Bible. But 10 years later, Sarah wanted a baby all her own. So Abe slept with Sarah and snuggled her just right. It's true, he got her pregnant that special night. Now she's knocked up at 90. What's a woman to do? She's changing diapers and wearing them too. She can fling her dairy rack and nurse Isaac on her back. What a travesty, being knocked up at 90. You know what I mean? Alice Williams, knocked up at 90. Knocked up at 90. Thank you so much.
That was
Thanks
so
for
beautiful.
having me. You guys have been amazing.
That was so sweet. Steve, are you on the ball here? Right, I will.
I gotcha.
Oh, there you go. That was so cute and sweet and darling. I knew how darling you were when I met you. So that is great.
Aww.
Yeah. Steve knows too. And Alice, who just came up on my 50-inch screen, also knows what it's going to be like to be pregnant at 90.
Go, Alice!
Alice, that's going to be her sweet spot at 90 to have that first kid.
I
think
feel
that's
it.
gonna
I
happen.
feel it. I feel it.
So-
Better watch
but
your
that was
water
beautiful.
supply.
Let's go again and clap and stuff like that. So,
Aw,
all right.
thank you so much.
By the way, Ellen suggested Jeff Shaw, and Jeff Shaw is sitting in a comedy club right now, so he cannot join us. Even though, and Al, I think the problem is he's in Cancun, and I think he's got the world's sketchiest internet down there. So we're in real trouble. So Steve, bring Patti up, and let's bring Patti up and do that. And then Steve, you can do a video and do your songs, and then we'll be good.
Stuff I can do. You betcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So where's Patti?
I got a locator. Well, hang on. I wasn't ready. Hang on. There.
She's in here somewhere.
There she is.
There
Hello,
she
Patti.
is. Look, it's Patti Vasquez, everybody. Hi, Patti. Where are you?
Yes.
Maybe I'm in a bar. But there's a brick wall, so it looks like a comedy club. Can you hear me okay?
More or less.
More
No?
or less. You're awful sketchy. Awful
Oh,
sketchy.
shoot.
You did
So-
better in your car.
All right.
Can you go to your car?
Sketchy.
Yeah, you're
Thank you.
better in your car almost.
I'm going. I'm going right now.
Yeah, so let's.
I'm going to a car. I'm going to another location.
You're going to a secure location, a secret.
How do I sound now?
secure
Do I sound
location.
okay? How's that?
That's better. Yeah.
That is
Sounds like
better.
there's a grassy knoll behind you. That works. Okay.
That's nice.
Well, look.
All
Here.
right.
All right. How do I sound? Better?
Yeah.
Good here?
Good enough
going
to
to a
take me
car.
out.
Rock it, Patti.
I needed to go decompress after my radio show. And by the way, I'm going to feature Steve and Brad as often as I can because it's my show, executive producer, and I get to do that. So I maybe was talking about a lot of things on my show, some politics, because you do. But we were talking about how hypocritical Democrats can be sometimes too, and we eat our own because we have this idea that we have the moral high ground, except we don't always. We sometimes do crappy stuff. And that's what I was talking about. And then someone called in, and I thought they were going to talk about Republicans and Democrats and how, we all need to take responsibility for our behavior. Only he started going into Governor Cuomo and like, well, I don't know if he's guilty and he needed to go through the whole court system. Like, no, independent investigation. What part of independent investigation we found that these witnesses were truthful and they found evidence, all of it. But then it got even better. And he started talking about how Bill Cosby, back in the day, things were different. Were they? Were they different? Was drugging women and raping them the thing you did back in the day? That's where we have a problem. Hi, everybody. I feel like no one's laughing. It's too intense. I'm being a little scary, aren't I? I apologize. But this is where we run into these problems where we think we all agree, well, that's really bad behavior. Cuomo was terrible. Bill Cosby was terrible. We all believe that. But the problem is the people who don't pop their heads up until they do, and you're like, oh, this is why this keeps happening. And it will keep happening when people are like, that's not a big deal. Or who cares? Or why are you complaining? And everyone wants to know, like, why did you say something sooner? Well, maybe it wasn't safe. I'm fine. I'm not melting. I'm fine. It's fantastic. Here's the thing is that just because you don't know about it or you haven't done the investigation doesn't mean it's not happening. People have this idea that somehow if they aren't given, like, do people want the evidence provided to them? Do they need to do the investigation themselves and hear the witnesses themselves? Is that what it takes? Because that's never going to happen. Here's the thing. Experts are telling you that this happened. Just like what? Vaccinations. It's all real. Here's where we need to come. We need to come from a baseline perspective. Is that the COVID virus is real? Vaccines work. January 6th happened. Can we not agree on some of these basic things? No? All right. You know what? I can't anymore with any of it. Are we not going to have another comic? Is he still not have any signal?
No, we're going to cover for him. We've got it.
So, by the way, I just want to say, Brad, you sent me that joke. I know that you were worried about it. And look, it's always hard to talk about sexual harassment and abuse and assault. All of it's icky. We can be uncomfortable. It's better than being quiet about it and letting the uncomfortable be silent. So it's important to keep talking. And I did, by the way, folks who keep asking me, what did I say about the guy or to the guy that defended Cosby? I'm not going to entertain toxic anymore. You don't get any airtime. We're done. Basically, that's what I said. You know what? Not going to entertain this because I don't have to. Not my job. That's when you start telling people. And by the way, I turned 50 on Tuesday. And that's now my thing. Sometimes a guy asked me to sit on his lap for a picture, and I'm like, I'm 50. I don't have to do that anymore. Someone asked me to tell them a joke because they found I was a comic. I'm like, no, I'm 50. I don't have to do that anymore. And you know what? Don't wait till you're 50. Say, I don't have to do that anymore. That's it.
That was great, Patti.
Hey,
Yes, Patti.
that is it. That is amazing. Wait, I'm in the wrong place. That's not where I am. Hold on a second.
Hold on, I'm going to get rid of that.
Oh, wait. No, that's all
There he
me.
is.
Put everybody else up.
I didn't
I'm
mean
gonna
to
do
get rid
more
of
comedy when I'm walking. Should I do more like walking comedy on the streets of Chicago? Is that?
Yeah, you're pacing like a bear. It's awesome.
Pacing like a bear. Yeah, it was like, like somebody's stalking you or something. You're being stalked as you walk.
Actually, she looks more like the stalker.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're afraid of her, actually, at this point. So, although, Patti, I was just thinking that all the people that are, the heavy Baptists and really religious folks that aren't taking the vaccine, this might be the rapture. Maybe this is they got to not get on the ventilators. This could be them being called home. I think they've been looking for this. So
they're ascending to the right hand of God.
That's right. They should look at it that way.
Yes.
They don't want to get the vaccine.
In the most unpleasant way possible.
Yes.
That's what you say now. Say, go in grace. And someday I'll tell you how that phrase got me fired from WGN Radio.
Oh, tune in next week, everybody.
Tune in next week.
Everyone thinks it's the F-bomb.
She got fired.
I
And
said
how
go
I
in
got
grace.
canceled for a joke that Patti liked that she thought was okay. Because, man, I don't know. I'm still, at the end, we're going to hear what that was. So, by the way, while we're all here, I want to say that if you heard my jokes this week, Patti still wants to have me on her show. That's weird.
Wow.
But after hearing those jokes, well, I don't do any jokes on her show. I'm livid the whole time with her.
Well, and sometimes you just recite some stuff from one of Bill Cosby's albums.
That's right. With the kids go out with the thing. I got the drugs. So anyway, if you get a chance, go to virtualcomedyshow.com and click donate to the comics. And I'll use that money to hire a joke writer and maybe to pay the headliner to show up to the gig. So that's all I've got. So Steve,
I'm
Steve,
ready.
why don't you take over and do a song, do a couple videos, do whatever you got.
Totally covered. This is a completely professional show. There's nothing to worry about. Hi. As you may or may not be aware, Fump Fest starts tomorrow in the greater Chicagoland area. So I'm going to do a couple selections now that I'm going to be doing tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night. Saturday night is my big show. The event starts tomorrow and goes through Sunday. As you may or may not know, there are exactly 128 shopping days till Christmas. So the season has begun. And I'm excited because I've written my first Christmas carol. I've never written a Christmas carol before, mostly because I'm Jewish. What's the point? But then I found out Irving Berlin was Jewish, and he wrote most of the famous Christmas carols that we still enjoy to this day. So I figure, why him and not me? So here's my first shot at it. I call this Little Jewish Drummer Boy. I have no gift for you. That's about it, really. I don't believe in you. Oh, rest ye merry Jewish men, you have to work today. You took a week for Hanukkah, so now you have to pay. Hark the herald angels sing, you ain't getting anything. Oh, Rosenbaum, it's just another night for you. Oh, Rosenbaum, no Santa Claus in sight for you. No stockings and no mistletoe, no Cabbage Patch and no Elmo. Oh, Rosenbaum, oh, Chosenbaum. We know who we are. This season has to bite for you. Oi to the world, this season blows. I got this shirt, that's it. My friends all got cool toys, those crummy little goys got candy and lots of cash, while this shirt gave me a rash. Oh, Santa can kiss my ass, my Jewish ass. Merry Christmas, everybody!
Merry Christmas!
Wait, hold it, wait. I just realized there's one more I wanted to add to that, and I haven't worked it into the medley yet, but see what you think. See if you think this would fit. Grandpa got run over by a hybrid, walking through the Whole Foods parking lot. Dang, he said that engine sure is quiet. And that turned out to be his final thought. Okay.
That you the whole song?
That's from our album. Me and Brad.
The other one is too.
Yeah, it's all from our album.
Jewish Christmas Carol. What album is that?
That's from, what the hell's the name of our album? Vetchmas Carol, that's right. I just packed a bunch of them into the car.
Meets Hanukkah.
Yep. Now, as soon as I get this thing in tune, I got one more thing for you. The guest of honor at FumFest this year is none other than Dr. Demento himself.
Woo!
That's reason enough to go. And it would have been perfect if we could have gotten Weird Al too. But sadly, Weird Al could not make it or didn't want to. So to make up for that, I've decided to come up with a medley of my favorite Weird Al songs and condense 12 of them all into 3 minutes.
Ooh.
Yes, and I'm ready for it now. Now I was practicing it, and I happened to count all the chord changes. How many times do I change chords during the length of this medley? And it's 155.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
And then I
gosh.
thought, 155. Wouldn't it be great if I could do the whole medley in 155 seconds to line that up? I just like numbers like that. That's 2 minutes and 35 seconds. We're going to give it a try. Can we put 2:35 on the clock, please? All right.
Yes.
Everybody ready? Here we go. How come you're such a fuzzy young man? Don't want no Captain Crunch, don't want no Raisin Bran. Well, don't you know that other kids are starving in Japan, so eat it. Don't you tell me you're full, just eat it. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Don't you make me repeat it. Have a banana, have a whole bunch. It doesn't matter what you had for lunch, just eat it. Well, I'm yelling and I'm playing, but I don't know what I'm saying. What's the message I'm conveying? Can you tell me what I'm saying? No, I'm going to the hardware store. Say I'm a geek, a moronic little freak, an annoying pipsqueak with an unfortunate physique. But the Frenchies think that my poop don't stink. I'm a genius in France. Talk with your mouth full, bite the hand that feeds you, bite off more than you can chew. Dare to be stupid, dare to be stupid, dare to be stupid, dare to be stupid. And another comes on, another one rides the bus. Hey, gonna sit by you, another one rides the bus. I just can't understand it. Why won't you return my phone calls? Are you still mad I gave a mohawk to your cat? Oh, Melanie, what can the problem be? Sweet Melanie, why won't you go out with me? I'm driving a truck, driving a big old truck. Pedal to the metal, hope I don't run out of luck. Wearing feather boas with sequins and chiffon. Driving a truck with my high heels on. Hey! Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to educate you. Gonna familiarize you with the nomenclature. You'll learn the definition of nouns and prepositions. Literacy is your mission, and that's why I think it's a good time. And he smiled as he said, with a twinkle in his eye, Merry Christmas, y'all. Now you're all gonna die. The night Santa went crazy. The night Saint Nick went insane. Realized he'd been getting a raw deal. Something finally must have snapped in his brain. I know Darth Vader's really got you annoyed, but remember, if you kill him, then you'll be unemployed. Oh, my Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. They see me mowing my front lawn. I know that they're thinking I'm too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. Oh, gee, I'm wide and nerdy. Look at me, I'm wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. Oh, gee, I'm wide and nerdy. Look at me, I'm wide and nerdy.
I can't believe it. Take a breath. Pass out. Just pass out somewhere. Just pass out. Steve Goodie. You know, Steve Goodie proves the rule that if you can't do it simply, make sure to add 75 other things to it. Just every tech, timers, other things. Just there's no limit to the amount of things to end everything. I think that's fantastic. Steve Goodie. Again, everybody clap for Steve Goodie. So, okay. Well, this show has been quite long because I have to go to dinner at my house. So this has been perfect. Well, we'll get Al back when he's back, Al Ernst. So now let's just do it. Let's do the worst joke of the week. Finish up, talk for a little bit. Here we go. Are you ready? And then the Thursday song.
Did you bank for money already? I can't remember.
I did.
Okay,
I did. But again, people can send us money. Go to virtualcomedyshow.com. Donate to the comics. And again, I'll hire a joke writer. Here we go. Worst joke of the week. British retiree Alan Slattery, 67, thought he would enhance his pension by robbing banks, but the tellers couldn't read his handwriting. Security video then led to the police to Slattery's house, where he was arrested and given a medical degree and a prescription pad. Okay. I don't know.
Oops. Why can't I find the play button? Man, this is a perfect
Have
time.
a very merry Thursday. It's a special time of week when Thursday bells are pealing and life no longer seems so bleak. Let's open up our presents and carve our Thursday goose and wait for Father Thursday to arrive upon his moose. You know, we tried to incorporate all the wonderful family traditions that people associate with Thursday. Thursday comes but once a week, but do not shed a tear, 'cause there are more than 50 Thursdays packed in every year, and every single one of them is full of mirth and glee. So stuff your face and break some wind and join the reverie. Have a very merry Thursday. Put on your orange fez and decorate the Thursday tree with milk, bone, spam, and pez. Once you've curled your mustache and donned your Thursday clothes, I'll catch you 'neath the mistletoe and punch you in the nose. Merry Thursday.